The COVID-19 task force is tasked with providing recommendations to the president of the university about how we might proceed with our plan to resume being on campus for the fall semester and beyond. Prior to being a professor at Mount Mary, I was a clinician, an occupational therapist, and I worked with people who had infectious diseases that could be transmitted to others through the air or through droplets. So I was very familiar with those guidelines already, and I brought that knowledge to the task force to say, here's how we might enact some safety guidelines to protect the general public.
So what we've been doing this summer with the summer leadership assistants and myself, we first started with signs, right? So when you come to campus, you will see a variety of signs in English and in Spanish. Wear your mask, 6 feet social distancing. We've been coordinating getting all disinfectants and PPE ready for students, faculty, and residents. We're doing approximately 300 32-ounce disinfectant bottles, along with 8-ounce bottles of hand sanitizer. Every office, every classroom, every residence room, so they get a 5-ounce hand sanitizer, an 8-ounce disinfectant spray, mask, gloves, and paper towels, so they'll be all set. For commuters, we'll have different spots on campus that they can pick up the exact same thing. So in some areas there are plexiglass shields, and that's for the high volume interaction type areas. So your business office has that, the registrar's office, financial aid, public safety, they all have plexiglass up. If you need to check your temperature and couldn't do it at home, we have a station there as well. That's self-operating.
Once they're here, we tell them that we want them to wear a mask when they're inside buildings, that we want them to be 6 feet apart from people around them, not only in the classroom, but also as they're navigating the hallways. If they're in other spaces like a lounge, you can still have conversations, you can still congregate. We just say to keep that 6 feet apart and make sure that you're wearing your mask while doing so.
Regular cleaning schedules are being done. We'll have a dedicated person for athletics. Cleaning crew has been increased all around campus, and individuals have been placed on certain floors to clean them and wipe everything down. The summer leadership assistants and myself went into classrooms and we started measuring out 6 feet social distancing. We turned all of our information back over to the deans. The deans thoroughly, I can't express how thoroughly they went through every room, spoke with all of the professors on how they wanted the rooms. We make sure that it's correct. We set everything up. We remeasure where there is a podium or a lectern. That's been also measured 6 feet from the first student. For the tables, you will have a tape mark of where that person should be sitting. So you will see a whole bunch of marks on tables, marks on floors, just so everybody can kind of understand what 6 feet really is.
Well, these are guidelines that we have put in print to say this is what we expect our community to follow. So it's not just suggestions we would like you to, we say that we want you to, because we want to protect our entire community. And we think we can do that really well through the implementation of all these guidelines. What I've really seen as a result of the pandemic is just how much caring and concern goes into this process of planning for everyone's return to campus in the fall. There is so much energy and thought and ideas and creative approaches being put forth through a variety of committees and meetings and interactions. It's amazing to see how much in a time of uncertainty that the entire Mount Mary community will pull together to say, we can do this. We've got great ideas, we have great plans, we know we can be successful.